I sort of, yeah, well, there you go. That's what plastic says.
Come on, Ben.
That's a joke. Yeah, yeah. The only thing missing is, curtains. So, yeah, the curtains.
The fluffy hair.
That's the first thing someone said when I got off the plane. Where's your hair? I did have to, point out to him it was 2012 and not. People may laugh at me now. Hairstyle. Michael Bolton doesn't have hair either.
I just turned 30 and I feel great, so yay!
Oh,
thank you.
You don't look a day over 29. No, you look lovely.
Thank you. How inspired you to write the songs of this album? Do you get it from personal experiences or from friends or family?
I think every song we write now, to an extent, you do inject a certain amount of your own personal experiences. I think that's just natural because you can use it. I mean, you have heartbreaks, heartaches, then use it, in a positive way. Because as I'm sure everybody does to a certain extent, well, I think we feel that the easiest way to get over a situation like that, I've come out of a very long breakup, a long relationship, is to just write about it. Just and because we've all been through it, so everybody can relate to it. So the more real, the more genuine the lyric, the more people can connect with it. And I think there are certain, one thing that I really appreciate about what we get through the fans on Facebook and Twitter is when they say, that lyric of that particular song really meant something to me, really connected with me, and that's the highest compliment that a writer, a performer can be paid, is when a lyric that you've written, they felt that too, and that's brilliant.
I think one of the things that makes us a great team together as writers is the fact that we're such good friends. Because the first thing we do when we sit together to write, we'll get our instruments out, and we'll start talking about what's happened last week and what's going on with you and that girl. And then during that conversation, always, one of us will say something, one line, oh yeah, that would be a great line for a song, and then we'll write that song about that. And so it's the conversations that we have together that sparks off the ideas.
One particular Nothing in Common, right? The lyric of that song was, for me, I find it very strange to be in a relationship with somebody for like 9 years, and all of a sudden one day have absolutely nothing in common. And that's a very sad thing, very, very strange thing. How you spend so much of your life with somebody, and then things change, and as you grow older and stuff, then all of a sudden it's like it feels like you have nothing in common anymore. You barely hold a conversation with that person anymore. And that's kind of a sad thing, but I mean that for me, I was certainly putting a lot of my feelings into the lyrics of that song based on that. Yeah.
What do you think is the secret after 10 years of coming back that the fans still feels the same for you? What do you think is your secret, or what did the fans see to you? Why are fans going gaga even after 10 years of not?
I think you have to answer that question.
I could answer that, but I would like to know your
opinion.
Our theory. I'm not sure. I think we've always been very. We're just the same. I don't think we've obviously grown older as people, and some of us have grown wiser. I think we're just the same. We've always been very down to earth. We just love the music we do. We love the songs that we write, and people used to love the songs that we do, and they still love them now. It's really great for us to see, and it's overwhelming to see how much support we get from you guys. It's not just just fans that come to the airport. It's all the media. It's everybody that supports us really, and we're only here because you guys are there supporting us. So just a big thank you to everyone that turned up today, everyone that's taking our picture, everyone that asked us questions.
As the fan says, I think the secret is basically that our number one focus is our love for music. We're in this because we love music, and that's the only reason. We never wanted the fame or the traveling around and being
we're not big pop stars.
It's not the pop star. We always did this for our love for music, and I think maybe that's what shines through, and that's why people will share the same joy in the music that we have.
I'd hope that it would also be because we're quite positive, and we try and come across, convey our positivity in life, and because we all have great adversities that we have to face in life, and I think here in the Philippines people are so positive, and that really shines through to us, and I think that's why we have a very special bond, special relationship with the Philippine fans, because we try to be positive with our music. The music is fun and it's light-hearted and it's positive lyrics, and I think that's partly why we've been able to maintain a relationship with our Filipino fans, because you are the happiest, positive people we've ever met, absolutely, as a nation, and we love that. We absolutely love that. So can you answer that from your point of view?
Oh, yes, I am planning to.
Shut up.
Because I think first is the charisma that we see on you way back then, and as Ben said that you have not changed. You still the guy that we used to love, and the love for the music and the lyrics. I really praise that. And the maturity of the album, because I have
You have 2 copies.
yes, no. I have listened to the whole album for about 10 times already, and the music is still the same, and we thank you, and we love this album. With that, I have a follow-up question. I'm sorry. When you say that you love Philippines, the Filipino fans love you, then why don't you are you considering to pursue a career here in the Philippines as an artist, like David Archuleta had a mini cinerama here? Are you considering that?
Does he have to?
TV drama.
We are certainly considering coming back a lot more than we have done in the last 10 years. That's for sure. Because there is a special bond, a special relationship between us. And I don't think I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but I think we all were looking forward to come back to the Philippines the most, so much, really, because and going back to the question earlier, we've been looking for opportunities over the years to come over here, and this was a great one that came up to do this great thing for us. So as far as starting out a career here, who knows? But we will certainly be back a lot more than we have been in the last 10 years.
One last question.
One last question.
What advice can you give to your fans who love to make music, sing, write, like what they should do?
We met some actors and major talent in the Philippines. We noticed 10 years ago as well, and we had plenty of examples this time that there are some really talented musicians and singers here.
Really sing from the heart. They have such a natural talent.
Absolutely. And I think today, the way the music industry has changed, there are so many avenues and opportunities to make it on your own a little bit. Through YouTube, through Facebook, through Twitter. There's so many avenues that you can get yourself known. So I think it's just, keep making quality music and from the heart. And I think at the end of the day, that will shine through in the stuff.
I'd just like to say one more thing before everyone departs and we get whisked away by these massive men. We've been very fortunate to become ambassadors of
The Young Life. The Young Life.
Called Young Life Foundation in Cebu, which is where we've been for the past week, and they're setting up a village for underprivileged children and for disabled children, and giving them operations that we normally be able to have. So that's a lifelong project for us, and we'll be returning to there to give as much support and spreading the word about what they're doing as possible. So if you do, in your articles or whatever it is, if you can mention them and make more awareness about that, it would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.